My experience with her was amazing, right? As soon as the minute you meet her, you get to understand that she truly does care about you. She's unbelievably funny and she's super cool. And the whole thing throughout the journey, which really struck me with Shantelle, was actually mapping about what kind of partner you wanted. It wasn't just that average service, and she can be brutally honest, which we all need. And I guess the key thing is she cares, and you can sense that, and you're guaranteed to have a good laugh when working with her. So for all aspects of my life, I've started to leverage for coaches. I'm a coach myself, and for whatever we do, we reach out to other people. But the thing is, one of the sayings I always use is ask the people that know. And if you're looking to attract a woman, then speak to a woman who understands the stuff, right? It's so important. I've always done pretty well in the person-to-person dating, but the online stuff I was clueless with and hopeless with, and it was just to, I guess I'm at the stage of my life where I just want to outsource a lot of stuff, and just speaking to someone who knows, who ensures you get results, just takes the pressure off. It's Chantelle's problem, I guess, in a way, and it was just an amazing experience all around. I guess the main struggles for me was, generally in the online space. I'm a single dad. I've got 3 kids. I run 2 businesses, and I'm really, really busy. And I've got a teenager living with me full time, so I don't really get out much. I think they've got better social lives for me. So my huge struggle was going into the online world, but the online world kind of put me off in a way because I was looking for authenticity. So where I really leveraged with Shantelle is to try to help me get a decent profile, to sort of attract the right people, which was key because, once I meet people, I'm very comfortable having the conversation, but it was living in a small coastal town where I live, it was really difficult to attract the right person. So that's what I was struggling with. I guess the right thing I'd say is that if your car's broken, do you fix it yourself? I mean, it's of course no, right? We're clueless. So if you are on the fence, just do it. Trust me. I mean, the results that I've received and just the insight, and I said, also just taking the pressure off, right? It's not my issue anymore. It's Chantelle's issue. And I mean that in the nicest possible way, but it's, once again, ask the people that know, and if you're on the fence, just do it, right? We don't fix our own car, we don't fix our own teeth, we don't fix our own air conditioning, well, some people do, I don't. So when it comes to dating, and it's such a huge thing of your life, right? I mean, I've been divorced, I've lost everything financially. Why would you not invest in attracting the right person? It's just an absolute no-brainer, so do it. So for me, I've spent a bit of time of introspection, right? I had a series of attracting the same person, which wasn't beneficial for me after divorce, and just took a lot of time finding out who I was, right? And spending time with myself and really working on the self-love thing, which I think is a huge component. And what really enjoyed with working with Shantelle was the first time we had, our first initial meeting, she checked in to see where I was at, right? What I was actually looking to attract, where I was in my life, what I actually truly wanted. Because here's another thing is that, we have vision boards in terms of what we want from our business, what do we want for holidays, but in terms of what we actually want for a partner, what we actually truly want to attract in our life, we never really invest that much energy and time into it. And sitting with Shantelle and working through that, it was really helped me key and helped me zone in on what I really wanted to attract in my life. And so I'm excited again, man. I'm back out there. Hopefully COVID will open up soon so we can actually see some people. But I just feel very at peace and very calm and very excited to be back in the game. Absolutely. The virtual world is where it's at, right? I mean, most dating happens online anyway. So in terms of, I've never met Shantelle. We are going to get together one day when the world opens up again, but, all our interactions have been online. We met online, not in that kind of way, but you know what I mean? But it's huge. It's huge. She's just got that personality where you can sense it, you can feel it, she can sense where you are. So it makes absolutely no restriction whether you online or not. I'm in the future, I'm kind of 16 hours ahead of her in Canada, but so the remote thing makes absolutely no difference. I think it's key, right? I mean, and knowing Shantelle the way I do is if you're not a right fit, she's probably not going to coach you. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but it's so important for the people I coach as well, is it needs to be a win-win. because if you don't have that connection, if you don't have that after that first discovery call, you don't feel it with a person, then don't waste your time and don't waste your money, because you're going to have a bad experience and the coach is going to have a bad experience. So I think it's so important to find that mesh, find that vibe. From what I do know from Shantelle, she'll make you laugh from the get-go, so I'm sure it'll be a great experience. But if it doesn't feel right, walk away, because both of you will benefit from that. Well, we met online, right? I mean, isn't that how it happens these days? No, but seriously, we did. We met online. I stumbled across her feed on Instagram. I watched some of her dating videos and I found her unbelievably funny. So met online. I reached out to her, slid into her DMs and reached out to her that way. And yeah, we started chatting. Eventually had her on my podcast, which was amazing. And we had a great 2.5-hour chat, which is a really good listen, selfish plug. And then when, for me, once I was ready to sort of get back out there, the first person I reached out to was Shantelle and DateStruck and said, listen, this is what I want to do. I want to go online because of my very, very limited time schedule. Please help me out. And I certainly haven't regretted it. I know nothing, right? Yeah, I mean, it's what women want. I know there's a Mel Gibson movie, but come on, like from an online perspective, I was clueless. And the scary thing is I'm a nerd, right? I'm a tech nerd, and that's what I've done for 23 years. But when it came to what women want from a profile perspective, I knew nothing. So it's the takeaway has been everything, because I was clueless. Now, something Shantelle doesn't know about the importance of photos, she always told me to get a photo shoot. And one of my biggest phobias, believe it or not, is getting my photo taken. I absolutely hated it. And she said to me, you have to get good profile pictures. It's imperative. Now, I didn't want to listen, right? And what I did is I put up a cheeky Tinder profile, and I had it open for about 6 weeks before getting a photo shoot done. You know how many matches I had? 0. Now, Shantelle doesn't even know this, right? But I had not a single match. Eventually went for a photo shoot, got the good bio put up that we've worked on together. I put it up. I put sort of 3 of the first pictures up. I promise you, my phone has been lighting up like a Christmas tree because of all the matches and all the people who want to hang out with me. So it is so, so, so important. And you know what? Just giving you the heads up, she's going to tell you to smile with your teeth. I know, freaky, right? But it's just what I did. Listen to advice, let your photos tell a story of who you are and bring out your personality. I didn't get it, being totally honest, but the proof's in the pudding. Absolutely, I've got more dates than I know what to do with myself. Yeah, I absolutely do. And part of me doing this was I think I've attracted a certain kind of person my whole life, which has been the wrong person. And part of the work I did with Shantelle was to find the person that's going to fit the next phase of my life. I'm 45 years young, got some amazing plans and dreams to go live on a catamaran and fly around the world helping people. And I need to attract the right person to help support me and to work next to me and just looking for something completely different. So I'm slightly anxious, but I'm pretty excited about the amazing woman that's going to come into my life. I wouldn't. No. Certain coaching, yes. If you see the very sort of famous coaches online, it's a lot of rah. But with Shantelle, it was the softer side, right? It was truly understanding who I was, what I wanted, and as I said, being firm when she needed to, right? Because I'm pretty stubborn. But it wasn't that cheerleader perspective, but it was good to know that once I did get my photos taken, once we did get my bio, just that sounding board, just that trusted advisor that I could lean on and leverage on to make sure that I could put my best foot forward and attract the best, the right person. And I alluded to this earlier on, divorce is expensive, man. We spend so much time with a partner, we invest so much of ourselves, and a broken heart is brutal. Why would you not want to spend a bit of money to ensure you attract the right person so that you can live the life you want to live instead of attracting the same bad person into your life? So no, I wouldn't say a cheerleader, but just the sounding board and just someone who understands the game. Well, I mean, from 0 likes on Tinder to having a bing, 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 bing. I was actually went away surfing with my daughter for the beach yesterday, and she said, "Dad, your phone doesn't stop buzzing." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just busy with work. I'm busy with work." But it is an absolutely non-negotiable no-brainer. Like, trust me on it. Anyone professional can take my photograph now, because the quality of women that I'm attracting is amazing. So absolutely no-brainer. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, let's hope the person I attract doesn't lead to another divorce. That's joking, but no, seriously, she's a amazing woman. She's really, really good at what she does. She's damn funny, and she'll get you the right person. Well, not get you the right person, that's up to you, but put you in a position where you can attract the person that you really need in your life. And that often takes a little bit of retrospect, pulling back and trying to figure out what you truly want, which is so important, which is something I've never done in the past. But working with her, I've sort of started to identify my old patterns, which hurts a bit, because you realize the choices that you're making, but it's just given me so much confidence going into the future in terms of attracting the perfect person. And as I said, my phone hasn't stopped buzzing since we went live. Absolutely, without a doubt, I know she's amazing at what she does. I know she truly cares, and you can sense that from that first discovery call. So non-negotiable, would absolutely recommend it. Absolutely. I mean, those workshops and single events are so key. And the key thing about the group coaching, and I know a lot of guys are a bit iffy with this, and I coach guys as well, but you share war stories, you get the camaraderie. If you like me, you're mid-40s single guy, all my mates are married, right? So it's a very lonely experience if you want to go out and meet women. So if you're at one of the group events and you can meet fellow guys who want to go out and meet women, then you can create a band of brothers and you can go do it together. Absolutely non-negotiable. So yes.